And we're
It is
on.
up.
And we're on. Hey guys. This is just another live stream. If you can't see me, very sorry. I think there might be a problem with the camera. But right now it's just gonna be a bit of a chat about just a little bit of a chat about stuff that's been going around. So like I'm going to be doing talking about some football matches. So, like, I'm going to be talking about the recent match between Argentina and Brazil. I'm going to be talking about Sweden, France, Saudi Arabia, and Australia. And, yeah, that's about it. But, yeah, just a little bit of a stream. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So, we have a guest. I'm not going to say who he is, but we have one of my friends here with me. Say hello.
Hello. I am normal-ish.
Yeah, we are. I'm not going to disclose who he is right now. Maybe another time. But yeah, so
Super secret.
it's a secret.
I feel special.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my day.
But yeah, from his discretion, we are not going to be revealing who he is yet. So let's get right into it. Now, for now, we'll just call you Spooder. Okay, that's going to be your name for now, Spooder.
Oh, they know my name.
Your name is Spooder.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So, Spooder, how you doing today?
I'm doing great.
So, we're going to be talking about Argentina versus Brazil at the MCG. You got to go to that match. How was it?
It was the best match of sport I've ever been to. There was a blackout at the start where everybody turned their phone lights on.
Ooh, so that's interesting. So we're gonna get into some individual stats for the night. We're gonna get into some stuff like that. We're just going to have a bit of a chat about the details of that match. So, from your point of view, how was the match? How was it? Was it good?
Yeah, it was very good. Brazil, though, they kind of need to work on their shots like a lot.
Yeah, there was an incident in I think about the 50th minute where Jesus dribbled around the goalkeeper, took a shot, hit the post, and then Willian took a belter and hit the post again, which was kind of bad.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, it was kind of hilarious, and then I proceeded to die on the floor. So we've got some in-depth stats about the match. So we'll go into the lineups and stats. Now I'm going to read out the lineups to you, and we're just going to get your personal opinion on how you think it went.
Okay.
So no Neymar. You were personally a bit annoyed about it.
I'm very sad.
You were very, very annoyed about it. Now, on the bench, they had lots of stars. So they had a David Luiz on the bench, Alexandro. What did you think of that? Them putting those two stars on the bench.
I don't know. I did want David Luiz to play. I didn't see him on. Did he actually go on?
No, he did not get subbed on. Now, I'm going to go on with the front three. What did you think of Willian, Coutinho, and Jesus? What did you think of those three?
I think they played well, apart from every shot they did.
Okay.
But there was a very close free kick, which was actually very good.
Yes, it was on the left, and it was taken by Coutinho, and it was curved over the wall and almost went to the top left corner, but just went over the bar. So, individual performances. What did you think of Lionel Messi, who, actually, now that I'm looking at it, it says he was playing as a striker that night, but I think they mean forward. Because it says striker. It says there's three strikers, so I think it means forward. What did you think of Lionel Messi that night? What did you think of him?
He was a no-show.
He just didn't act.
Talk about a no-show.
Like, he was there, but it didn't feel like he was there. He may as well have been back in Barcelona.
Mhm.
Like, he didn't really do
I'm
it.
still happy I got to see him though.
It was good to see him. Now, as I heard, I was watching some reports. It says that he was okay, but the thing is, he stood around, and then when the ball needed to get up the field, he would run up the field as fast as he could
Mhm.
and get outbursts of space. Now, the goal scorer, Gabriel Mercado, what did you think of him? A right back.
For Argentina, was it?
Yes, the man who scored for Argentina.
It was a very nice finish, in my opinion. It was an open goal, but
He could have easily missed it. If Jesus was there, probably would have missed it.
yeah.
But yeah, actually, I saw him most of the match. I think he was very solid at the back until he had to go off from injury.
Yeah.
But except that, I think he was very good. Now, Higuain and Dybala, we'll do a little bit of double here. What do you think of them two? Like, what do you think of Dybala specifically? What did you think of him that night?
You do Higuain, I'll do Dybala.
Okay, I'll do Higuain. I didn't really notice Higuain. He wasn't really doing that much that night. He just kind of got on the ball when he had to, did some dribbles. He didn't really get much, I don't think he had any key passes, but I guess it was only a friendly, but he still didn't really do much. What did you think of Dybala?
Yeah. Dybala was also a no-show, but in my opinion, Di Maria was a real star for Argentina.
I was about to bring him up. Angel Di Maria was everywhere that night. He really should have been the one to score that goal. It would have been very well deserved.
Yeah.
Like,
he got a bit of a rough tackle at the start, though.
Yeah.
Which I do remember.
Yes, I saw that. Got a bit angry, let his tensions get in the way, and he did, get a bit angry when he was when they were scoring, and normally not when they were scoring, when they were with the ball, and he did get a bit of a tackle in, which wasn't that good.
He was also one stage in the game a body length offside. He got a bit mad about that too.
Yes, I saw that. I do remember that. That was a bit. Yes,
he was very, very close.
He was very close, but he was very nice on this map on this day. So I'm trying to find this the stats, but I don't think I'll be able to find him right now. So Argentina have just got a new manager. What do you think of their new manager's system? What do you think? Do you think it's good?
Yeah. I don't pay attention to lots of that stuff. So what do you think of that?
Well, the manager, his name is Jorge Sampaoli, and I think they played very well. I think that they were, very good. They were getting on the ball, I think that this is a new leaf for Argentina, and I think that they will be able further now. Now,
yeah,
I've got some stat stuff ready. So right here, it says the man of the match was Philip Coutinho. What do you think of that?
Now I can't remember. I honestly can't remember.
Okay, well, he was the man of the match, stating that the Liverpool maestro was standout man in yellow, and they have put his side ahead for a good Romero save, and he outshone Lionel Messi on that night.
If he outshone Lionel Messi, he did very good.
Yes, he did do very well. Now, we've got a bit of a rating for all the players. I'm going to read them out to you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So I won't read the ones that you won't really care about. But for the Argentina goalkeeper, Romero, he got a 7. What do you think of that?
The Argentina goalkeeper did extremely well, in my opinion. He kept Brazil from scoring the whole match.
But what do you think of Otamendi that night?
I don't know.
The centre back. One of the
Yeah, I
defenders.
don't know him.
Okay, one of the defenders played very well. Messi played badly. What do you think of Lanzini? He went on near the end. What did you think of him?
I don't know him either.
Played for West Ham. You should know him.
You should know him.
I do know him. I messaged
Oh,
you at the
really?
end saying, "Oh my god, oh my damn, Lanzini's
You
on."
messaged him.
I messaged you saying,
Oh,
"Holy shit,
oh,
West
yeah.
Ham player playing. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my damn." So,
I'll be back in like 1 minute.
okay. So, our friend is just going to head off for a second. Yeah, so I'm trying to find some stats for the game of this, but I think we'll just go to the next match. Now, I'll start without my friend. The next match was Australia versus 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 Saudi Arabia. Now that happened last Thursday night, and it was a good match. Now the score ended up being 3-2. Now, in case I didn't mention the last one, in case you don't know, Argentina won their match 1-0. But
Your boy is back.
he is back. Now, I've already started without you. I am going on to the next match, Saudi Arabia versus Australia, which you also you weren't at, but you were watching.
Yeah, I'm actually watching. I was paying attention to the stats, so I'm getting notifications.
Now that was what did you think of that match?
I thought it was interesting but at the start, how they didn't actually do the minute of silence.
I
which
thought
was
that
very
was
disappointing.
Yeah, and then they did apologize on Twitter, but I don't think that is any sort that's just not on. Like, I don't think that's good at all.
Yeah.
Something should happen. They should have some sort of ban or fine for that. Now, I got the
Pretty sure the man of the match was Tommy Jurek.
Tommy Juric or Rogic would not have surprised me. Now, I've actually got some in-depth stats for this match. Are you ready? And we'll just ask you about them.
So do I.
9 shots to 10 more to Saudi Arabia.
Let me find some. I've got the lineup here.
What was the lineup? I don't have the lineup. You tell me the lineup.
It only says what number they were wearing.
Okay, that's okay. I will be able to find the lineup here.
Let me just check if Bailey Rat was playing. I'm pretty sure he was on the bench.
Yeah,
Bailey was on the bench.
Bailey was there. Yeah, Bailey Wright was there. Now, Bailey Wright is a personal friend of Spooder's dad's friend or brother. Was it brother? Sorry.
Yes.
Now, there was 9 shots to 10. Now, I'm going to say all of Australia's stats first, okay? So, shots, it was 9-10. Saudi Arabia had 10, and then it was 5-1 on corners. Australia had 5 corners. 18-5 on crosses. 18-33 on tackles. We were dominated defensively. They just put lots of tackles in. Now, interesting one here. 544 passes completed to 547 passes completed to Saudi Arabia.
76% of fans thought Australia would win, 5% thought was a draw, and 19% Saudi Arabia.
Now, in case you don't know, Saudi Arabia lost and Australia ended up winning the match.
3-2.
3-2. It was a very nice match. Now, I don't know who I'm talking to because there's literally 0 viewers right now because you're not watching it either. But that's okay. Now we're gonna do a bit of a swap. We're just gonna be chilling out now, doing some stuff, and we're gonna talk about the final match. Now Jackson did not watch this match, but I did see highlights. I did show you a video earlier. We'll just go to that. The match between France and Sweden. Scoreline, what was your thinking of it?
I'm going to find the stats of that right now. But how long ago was it?
It was today, I believe. Yesterday, today. It was today at 4:45 in the morning.
Yeah, Russia, Chile, Sweden, France. Was it the 2-1?
Yes, it was 2-1 to Sweden.
Okay. Okay, I've got some stats here.
Here we go. Jackson has got some stats for this match. Jackson, tell us about the stats.
11% of 33,427 fans predicted that Sweden would win, 4% draw, and a whopping 85 France would win.
Well, that's very. So this was definitely an upset, not for the ages, but because Sweden are
Sweden won.
Sweden are a very good team, even knowing they don't have Ibra on their team. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who's also recently been released by Manchester United. Just quickly, what do you think of that, Jackson?
I would have definitely kept him.
Now,
from his injury and keep playing. He's a very good player after all.
Yes, now he is injured, but they did decide to let him go. Now, I'm just going to show you. Now, there was 55,000 people at this game, so there was a lot of people at this game.
At the Brazil and Argentina match that I went to,
there was 95,000.
Had 95,000.
I saw that. Now, I've also got a bit up here. For Sweden, it says that 28.6% thought that Sweden would win. 47.6% thought France were going to win, and 23.8% thought that it was going to be a draw.
Also, looking at these stats now, I think France had about double the shots of Sweden as well.
That is a lot. That is a lot of stats. And that's a lot of shots more taken. That's very interesting. Now, I showed you the video earlier. What did you think of the bit of the mess up by Sweden? I mean, not Sweden, France. Hugo Lloris.
What's this about?
Do you remember earlier when I showed you the video of Hugo Lloris on the goal? And now he kicked it out. What did you think of that?
I don't remember
that. Do you remember the one where he booted it out and then the guy scored from like halfway?
Oh yeah.
What did you think of that?
Understand why he was that far out.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Now I've actually got some. I've got some lineups if you'd like me to read them out.
All right.
So.
Paul Pogba actually got a yellow card though.
Well, that's very interesting. Pogba has been a bit reckless recently. Now, on the side of Sweden, they had Olsen in goal, and in the defense, it was Lustig, Lindelof, Granqvist, and Augustsson. Then they had Johansson, Ekdal, Dermansberg, Toivonen, and Forsberg. That was their 11, and they were playing a 4-4-2. Now,
I've got France's lineup here.
So have I. They were playing a 4-5-1, and in goal, who did they have, you say?
Who did they have in goal, France?
It was Hugo Lloris.
Yep.
Now, I will let you go off with the defense. Who was their left back?
Mendy.
Now, just so you know, Mendy's also been linked with a pretty expensive move to Manchester City, but let's just continue with the defense.
I suck at pronouncing names.
Would you like me to say it?
Yeah.
Okay, so at the two centre-backs, they had Raphael Varane, the French Real Madrid centre-back. They also had Laurent Koscielny, who actually plays for Arsenal, and Sidibe. And then who did
They had Pogba and Matuidi in midfield.
That was Matuidi.
I know, I suck.
And then as their left mid, Cam, and right mid, they had Dimitri Payet, Moussa Sissoko, and who did they have at Cam?
Griezmann.
And then who was their striker?
Okay, I can't say names.
His name
I'm going to say Giroud.
This man, his name is Olivier Giroud. He plays for Arsenal.
Okay.
Now, on the bench, they actually had Jalé, Costel, Lacazette, Areola, Digne, Umtiti, Kante, Rabiot, Lamar, Kimpembe, Dembele, and Kylian Mbappe. So, very, very good lineups. Now, Giroud scored a very good goal, but France really should have been winning that one. Yes, Pogba with the yellow card and Lloris with just a very big mistake. What do you think of it?
Think about what? Sorry?
The Lloris mistake. The
goalkeeping?
Yes.
I don't know. He could have passed it much earlier than that as well. I'm not sure why he needed to come out that far and it caused a goal.
It was very, very interesting why he did that. It was the 90th minute, so he could have just booted it downfield as far as he could and scrapped a 1, and it would have been a 1-1 draw, which would have been good. And would you like to actually know something interesting? In the group stage, because that was a World Cup qualifier, because of Sweden winning that match, just let me get it up. They have actually, just let me get it up. Sweden have gone to the top of their group. Now, I know that France are equal at the top with them, but I believe Sweden are winning by a goal difference. Yes, they have a goal difference of 2 by having 8 scored, and France have 6 scored. So Sweden are now actually now in number 1 position in their group. And just behind them are France, and then, of course, behind them are Netherlands, Bulgaria, Belarus, and Luxembourg. Very interesting teams. So, Jackson, are you still there?
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to go through? Sweden. Now, obviously, I believe 2 teams can go through. Now, the top 2 is equal on 13 points, and then there's Netherlands with 10. Who do you think is going to go through? Netherlands, France, Sweden. 2 teams, who do you think is going to go through?
Sweden and France, to be honest.
You believe Sweden
and France will have a chance to catch up?
Now, the Netherlands are only one win behind the other teams. But if France and Sweden both win their next matches, or if they lose their matches, then Netherlands will have a big chance.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get the France fixtures up to see who they have next. and see who France is. Okay, next. Ooh, nope, that's not the right one.
Let me try and find France.
Here we go. I've got it. It's on September the 1st. They're actually versing Netherlands. So Netherlands could go up in their group, and if they could beat France. But if they cannot beat France, I don't think they're going to go up, because then France have Luxembourg, Bulgaria, and Belarus, so they will most likely walk through every single one of them. We'll look up the Netherlands fixtures, and we'll just see who they have. So, if I can find it. Okay, so, yep, obviously on September 1st they have Netherlands, but then they have Bulgaria on the 4th, Belarus, and then Sweden. So if they could beat Sweden and France, they could go to top of their group. What do you think of that?
I don't know. If they screw up this huge chance, they don't really have any more chances.
That is interesting. But, interesting fact, they did actually lose to Bulgaria back on the 26th of March. 2-0. And then we'll look up the Sweden fixtures. Sweden are versing Bulgaria, Belarus, Netherlands, and Luxembourg. So the Netherlands definitely have the hardest run home to the World Cup. What do you think?
Do they what?
It's okay. I said, what do you think on the fact that Sweden and France only have to verse one of the top 3 teams, and Netherlands have to verse 2 of the top 2 teams, and then verse 2 shit teams? What do you think?
It's a bit unfair in my opinion, but that's just, yeah.
That's how they end it off. So now we're going to end the live stream here, and we will come back in about 15 minutes, and we will do another. I will go over some matches with Jackson or Spooder, and then we will have a look at some more matches. So we will see.
Jackson or Spooder?
So that will be it for now, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Bye bye.